How's it going, everybody? So real quick, I'm going to show you what I consider to be the essential utility for CS2 Nuke. That's going to be every single smoke, molly, flash, and HE grenade that I feel like is necessary to learn to be successful on this map. But first, I want to thank today's sponsor, SkinsMonkey. So, SkinsMonkey is an automated CS2 trading site that provides an instant way for you to get new skins. All you have to do is select your old skins that you don't want anymore and then pick out some fresh ones to trade for. It's as easy as that. And right now you could get a free $5 if you use code TACTICS on the site. And finally, you could get up to a 35% deposit bonus when using my code. So thanks again to SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. Links in the description. So let's go ahead and get started with smoke grenades. So I would say the most essential smokes to learn for this map are the ones that are going to help you get down into secret and take outside control. So we're going to start off with kind of the more simple setup and then maybe a little bit of a more complicated one. So the very first one that I would recommend everyone learn is come right here into the left side of this truck, just right along the side, right off spawn, and you're going to do a simple jump throw right in between these two windows, right in the center here, and then you're going to do another jump throw with the smoke, just get a teammate to drop you an extra one, in between this little notch on the pipe and this part of the red crate, and both of those together are going to go all the way up and land down here and create a perfect little smoke wall to allow you to cross from red all the way down here into secret. The one downside to that smoke is the fact that you're going to have to throw this smoke in order to cross to red without having to worry about getting opt or shot from mini or main garage. So a fantastic alternative to that is coming right here into this corner, and you can do a simple jump throw at the very top center of this far left window pane. Just go right above the top of the frame and do a simple jump throw, and then you're going to do a W jump throw just above the top right hand corner of the far right window on this left hand group. And what that's going to do is that's going to be what most people call the slant smoke, to where it's going to do pretty much the exact same thing as the normal smoke wall, except you only use two smokes and you get way more space outside to fight and clear out anyone that's playing up close on red. It's just a really good smoke to help you take control of outside. And from that exact same corner, you can also just go all the way up here to the very top left of this corner of the building and just go up to where it would line up with the top of this railing. So just right here, you can do a simple jump throw, and that's going to go all the way up on top of mini, and that's going to spread down to where it blocks all vision down here from inside. That way this player can't see anything out towards outside. And the best part about this smoke is the fact that anyone back here on credit card or garage or like outside of garage, they can't really see on top of mini. So you're able to drop down here and take the fight onto the player on red without having to worry about getting shot from garage or any of those areas back there. It's a really good 2-in-1 smoke, and it's very, very easy to throw. And if you'd rather just smoke off garage and secret, you can go right here into this pole and do a simple jump throw right in between the corner of this building where it intersects with silo, all the way to where it's in between the windows. So just right here, you're going to do a simple jump throw. And then you can also do a jump throw right at this little cross here for a secret smoke. So as you can see, we're going to perfectly smoke off garage here to where there's no gap on either side. And this one's going to land right here in the front of secret. So either of those smokes can definitely help you out as you're taking outside, depending on the situation. And if you ever want to smoke off heaven, as long as this little back piece of glass is still intact, you can go right here on top of this little vent cover along the line. You can stay crouched, find these two little brackets here on the side of this wall. You're going to go to the dead middle, then a little bit to the right onto this line. You're going to follow that down just below this lighter line and do a simple jump throw while crouched. And that's going to break this glass and land right on top of heaven, to where it's going to fully smoke this position off and make it way easier for your teammates as they're pushing out onto site. And if you ever want to do a very fast vents rush, you can make sure these two windows are broken out, and you can go all the way up into this corner and just crouch, look at the very top right of this light, and then go all the way over to where you're just below this line right here. So you just go right to this position and do a jump throw, and that's going to go all the way down through this, pop off the backside, and it's going to fully smoke off this area here to where as you break the squeaky door open, it's very easy for you to push out and get down vents without having to worry about any of the CTs holding from either, mini or Asian here. It's just a really good smoke to do a vent rush on, and they're going to have to respect it at least somewhat and burn either a Molotov through it, or they're just going to do a lot of spamming and just waste some utility. So now let's move on over to Molotovs. This is one of the most important pieces of utility for this map, because a good Molotov for hut is going to make or break a solid A hit on this map. So let's go ahead and talk about the best ways to do that. Starting off right off of spawn, if you're wanting to rush A, you just want to make sure that you have these two windows broken out, and you're just going to run up, and line up with the right side of this truck. And you're going to count 1, 2, 3 rungs up on the ladder in the middle on the left-hand side. You're going to hold your crosshair right there as you climb all the way up the ladder. You're not going to move your crosshair whatsoever. You're going to go up a little slower, but that's fine. And then once you hit the top, you're still not going to move your crosshair. You're going to do a run jump throw right as you cross this little line right here. So I'll go ahead and show you that all in one motion. I believe Stewie 2K came up with this in CSGO, but essentially just going to go right here, position your crosshair into this spot, and just go all the way up this ladder, pull out your molly, and do a run jump throw right about now. And that's going to pop and land right here on top of Hut, fully mollying it off. And if you're not in too much of a rush, you can jump up on top of this little metal piece, find this little line here, aim at it, stand up, find these 2 little screws, go all the way up to the top, and just do a simple run throw right before you're going to fall off. That's going to bang all the way around and land right on top of top Hut, fully mollying it off from the far right all the way to the far left. And another fantastic Molotov to throw is you just want to break this glass out, land right here on the left-hand side of this little metal piece, and you're going to find this little divot here above this yellow fence, and you're just going to do a simple left click jump throw, and that's going to land all the way down here, and it's going to molly off the back side of these pillars in the dead center of sight to where they're going to be forced out and expose themselves to Hut or over here towards Squeaky. It's a really good one to throw as a part of a hit. And now we'll go ahead and move over to flashbangs. From that exact same position, you can just do a simple jump throw with a flashbang, and that's going to pop all the way down. And it's not going to blind your teammates as they run out of Hut, because it's going to land on the opposite side of the default silos to where it's going to blind all of the enemies up here on top of rafters, but not your teammates as they're pushing through up onto site. So it's a really good one-way flashbang to help your teammates out. And for another pretty cool set of flashes to help you get out onto the A site, if you go right here into this corner, you can do a simple left click throw at the top left of this E box. So that one lands on the left side of the store to where you're able to peek out and fight anyone up here into rafters, because it's not going to blind you, but it's going to full blind them. You can also pair that flash up with a walking throw or a running throw right at where this little pipe intersects into the box, where you just do a little run throw. That's going to pop onto the right side here and blind anyone out onto this side of sight. So you can essentially pair both of these up at the same time. So you throw one here and then one here, right, to push out with and peek. And you're going to have everyone on this side fully blinded, as well as anyone up in rafters. So it's a really, really good flash combo to help yourself entry out onto a site. Moving on over to ramp, a really good flash that you can throw for your teammates after you've cleared out this area, right? A lot of people criticized me the first time I showed this flash because they didn't really understand what it was for. It's not to blind this player here. It's once you have teammates that have pushed up and made sure that there's no one here, once they're ready to peek out towards either hell or over here towards ramp, right? You can throw this for them by standing right here into this position and just doing a simple left click throw right at this lamp. And it's not going to blind your teammates as they run up, but it's going to full white this guy right here. And it's also going to full white anyone standing over here towards hell holding this angle, right? It's going to full blind them and make them turn away. So it really helps your teammates out, and it's pretty easy to throw, and it's not going to blind them as they run out. A lot of people don't realize that not only can you molly off Hut, you can also do a significant amount of HE damage, especially to any players that like to sit close here and watch Squeaky from Hut. So what I usually like to do is I'll go right on top of this little vent cover along this line, and I'm just going to look down in the bottom middle of this window pane, and I'm just going to do a run jump throw right before I fall off. That's going to land all the way down here right on this guy's face, doing over 50 damage to him. It's a very, very good HE to throw. Another super cool HE that I like to throw is whenever the CTs have smoked me off right here to where I'm stuck in trophy, I'll go right here to this trophy, put my crosshair right in the middle of it. I'll aim to the right-hand side of this light, go down to the door frame, and I'm going to do a simple run throw the second I hit this doorway. That HE is going to go all the way back here and do right at 50 damage to anyone standing behind this box. You'd be surprised how much damage you're going to actually get when you throw this pretty often. And finally, one last HE grenade that I like to throw quite a bit whenever I feel like the CTs are taking this position quite often. I'll just run up here early on, and I'll just do a simple run throw with an HE grenade to where it banks down and does right at 50 damage to anyone sitting in this position. It's just a good way to condition the CTs to not sit in this area to where you're able to take red control a little bit more effectively on those rounds that you want to split down towards secret. So yeah, that was every single piece of essential utility for T-side nuke. If you like this video, please let me know down in the comments below what I should make next. And if you want to support me, go ahead and click that Skins Monkey link down in the description and use code TACTICS to get a free $5 or up to a 35% deposit bonus on your next skin purchase.